guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be reviewing work outfits from Fashionnova. Now I do Fashionnova hauls all the time, but I've never tried them for kind of office wear, and I thought recently that quite a few of their pieces could double up as very much appropriate for the workplace, and so that's what we're doing today. So as usual, everything will be linked down below along with my measurements so you can kind of use me as a comparison, but let's get to it. Okay, so up first we have the work trousers. Now I did get 4 pairs of work trousers, but 3 of them are actually the exact same. So these are all a size extra small, and they are called the Victoria high-waisted dress pant, for reference. Now the reason I love these is because I've been looking for the perfect pair of kind of stretchy work trousers that you can just throw on, be comfortable all day, but look really smart in. And I saw these on the model and I thought, I think they're going to be perfect. So I took a risk, but I got them in navy, and they've got these lovely kind of darts all down the front, like the seams. The waist is teeny tiny, and then at the back you have got a zip that goes down the butt, and then also 2 more darts, and then they're seam free all down the back. So I just thought they're very simple, but that's what you want for workwear. You don't want it overcomplicated, and you want it to go with everything. And I think these in navy, to be honest, the other colour that would have been perfect is black, but I kind of wanted to try some other colours because I have a nice black work pair, but they literally do these trousers in every colour you can think of, so whatever shade you want for work, they probably do it. And they are super affordable. We're talking under £30 here, and they're wonderfully stretchy. Look at that. And so I also got them in this lovely chocolate colour, the same style. I got them all in the same size. So we'll see if they all fit the same, because that's always an interesting one with brands. Only thing I would say, the zip doesn't have a hook and eye at the top. So if you are on the curvier side, I would put a hook and eye at the top just to make sure that when you bend down, the zip doesn't go whoop. But hopefully it doesn't, because it'll be around the waist. But if you want that extra bit of security, just sew the hook and eye yourself. But they're very lovely. They're a little bit on the thin side, but oh, they are a little bit sheer, but I don't think they're going to be sheer on the body. But we need to check that out, because I wasn't expecting that. But they feel really nice. Like, they're going to be lightweight, easy to wear, lovely to style with shirts. And then I did get a white pair. Now the white one I'm the most kind of unsure about, because you never know what white is going to look like. And to be honest, they don't seem that sheer. They seem less sheer actually than the brown ones. So I think these with the right underwear underneath will be absolutely fine, and they're so crisp. Like, they'll look so nice, and you can also wear these for casual outfits. Like, I know the theme of this video is workwear, but the great thing about workwear is it looks great anytime, for any occasion. It's just smart outfits, which is, I love wearing kind of these sorts of trousers, because you can dress them up or down, smart or kind of going out clubbing. They're still appropriate. It's great. So let's put them on and see what they fit like. This is the blue pair on. Now I'll show you the waist first, because these are a perfect fit on me. If anything, I could probably do it a size up. So if you're shaped like me, I would actually go for a size small, not an extra small, because they are a little snug, but they work. So with a pair of heels, the height of them is perfect. The length of them. Sorry, it's been a long day, guys. So they're a really good fit. But yeah, I would just size up if you are similar to me, just for that extra bit of comfort, because they're a lovely fit, but a size small is also going to be a lovely fit. So just keep that in mind. But I'll show you the brown and white pair now. So this is the brown ones, and they actually fit really, really nicely. So I think extra small is a better fit than small will be. It's just in the navy ones, they need to give a little bit, because these ones are a very comfortable fit. So they fit beautifully all the way around. They hug my curves really nicely, and they're not see-through at all. Like, that's the last thing I'm thinking when I'm wearing these. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Only thing I would say, they are a little bit long. So these ones, even with heels, I'd probably want to shorten them maybe an inch, just so I don't fall over them. Apologies, you guys can't see my feet. I'm trying to film in a different room, and it's a little bit difficult. Okay, maybe you can see them. There you go. You can kind of see the length of them there. So they're not bad. They're not like miles too long, but they could definitely do with a little bit of a shorten. So just keep that in mind, but very, very cute nonetheless. This is what they look like in white. Now, they're very cute in white, however, I don't think they're quite office appropriate compared to the navy and the brown, and I think that's just because they're a lighter colour. So the darker colours almost hide the fact that they're a thinner, kind of stretchy fabric, whereas in white and lighter colours, you can't hide it. So I think if you want to wear kind of white work trousers or lighter ones, you should probably go for more kind of suit trousers that are lined, just because they'll be a more sturdy material, and maybe go for a pair that aren't so tight on you, so they're a bit kind of more structured. I think you get away with a lot more like that than spray painted on white ones. I don't think these are quite office appropriate in my opinion, and I don't think they look as nice at the back compared to the darker colours because they are white, and like I said, white under white shows, and so where they've done the sewing, I think it just, everything shows a bit more obviously. So just keep that in mind. They're not awful, they're just not quite workwear approved in my opinion. Now I did get another pair of brown trousers. Now these ones are a lot more wide leg, and I loved how they looked on the model. So they have this kind of very cute waistband with a button. However, I'm not a fan of this sort of ruched back where the elastic is. So these ones I think are going to be really comfy, very cute, very wide leg, but with a, you know, nice kind of oversized jumper over the top that covers the back of that waistband. That's how I would style them. But still very nice for the workplace, especially if you're after comfort, but obviously you still want to look the part. These ones will definitely tick that box, so I'll pop those on for you now. I'm just going to show you the length of these ones first. They are made for a giant, so if I go on my tiptoes, they are still for a giant. Like, they're very cute, but yeah, definitely need to be shortened if you're 5'5" or below. But if we're ignoring the length of these, which is an easy thing to fix, then they are very cute. So they're extremely wide leg, which is very, very comfortable. So I'm wearing them around my waist at the moment, but you could kind of lower them a little bit if you wanted to. They're just very kind of loose but tight around your waist. So it's quite a nice feeling. Nothing's too tight anywhere. So if that's more your style, then these will probably work for that. They are very wide leg though, so you can kind of see what we're dealing with there. But they're still kind of work appropriate, so I would wear them with tops like this that cover the back of them, just because I'm not sure on this waistband bit. You can see it a bit better there. It just, to me, looks a little bit like a tracksuit, whereas the front of them is lovely and is this kind of proper waistband with a nice little button. So just keep that in mind. You could always do something like this actually, where you kind of show off the front of them, but the back of them could stay kind of covered. So they're definitely workable. It just depends on your style. So they're definitely cute. Next up, I got a skirt. Now I got this in a size extra small, I believe. And the reason I got this is it's super high-waisted. So it has this kind of very high-waisted band on it. So it's very figure-hugging, it's very stretchy. It's got no slits in it, which is really important for us curvier ladies because those slits can make an outfit go from office appropriate to not appropriate just because of our curves. Whereas if you get one without those slits, it still shows our outline, but it's just a lot smarter. So I thought a staple black kind of stretch pencil skirt is a really important piece. So I'm excited to see how this one looks. And then I thought to match with this, you can't beat a jazzy shirt. Now I'm a sucker for jazzy shirts and I couldn't resist this one. So yes, it's very, very colourful, but what I do is I tuck them into those high-waisted pencil skirts and you kind of get the best of both worlds because the shirt is a little bit oversized, but it turns your skirt into like a work dress and it looks so funky in the workplace. So as long as you can wear colour, this is a great option, but if not, just get yourself some nice black and white shirts. It does the same effect if you have a more strict office. But I love playing around with different textures and colours. As long as the kind of cut of the outfit is still smart and appropriate, it's a great way to still be fashionable and express yourself without, you know, upsetting anyone. But how cool is this shirt? Look at this print. I am just obsessed with it. It's like a satiny shirt and it's covered in all these like green leaves. So this is what I meant by kind of cute pencil skirts with a nice shirt. They look like work dresses. So even though this shirt is wacky as hell, it is as vibrant as a work shirt can be, you put it with a nice black skirt or black trousers or even navy trousers and it it looks quite fun. So as long as you can wear colour in the workplace. Only thing I would say, this shirt is definitely oversized, so you could definitely size down. The cuffs come very long, so you can see they're halfway over my hands. So I would actually fold these over, which, now that I'm folding them, it almost feels like they're meant to be folded. So you could definitely do something with that by folding the cuffs. And then the buttons don't go all the way up. So this is the highest button. So I would actually recommend putting a little stitch just in between there, just if you do want to wear it for the workplace. But the skirt is amazing. So I'm not even wearing it as high-waisted as it can go. So it can go all the way up there, but I like it around my waist. But if that's something you're looking for, like a really kind of high-waisted pin-up skirt, this is perfect for that. It's super stretchy. The zip can cope with curves. So you can see there is no bucket backing at all. Like, it's not folding on me whatsoever. It's a really perfect fit. So if you've been looking for a nice kind of work pencil skirt that you can sit down in and do stairs in, this one could work for that, because trust me, I have had my fair few battles with pencil skirts and stairs and trying to sit down, and they're great for standing, but they're not really great for anything else. Whereas this skirt, you can actually be practical in, which is great. So the sun is now coming out. You can see I've kind of glowed a bit orange, but we continue. The next things I got are actually jumpsuits. Now, I'm a lover of jumpsuits in the office, and I've actually been wearing Fashionnova jumpsuits for many, many years, like for work, and they look great. They haven't let me down yet. I just think there's something so polished and put together about an all-in-one jumpsuit. I think they can be really, really perfect for work. That being said, they can be terrible, so you have to find the right ones. But I came across this one. So it's a cream and like brownie orange shirt that's got like a crisscross kind of chest, and it goes into these lovely burnt orange wide leg trousers, and I just think, how lovely is that? It almost looks like you're wearing a really fun shirt tucked into high-waisted work trousers. So I thought that was perfect. And then the belt it comes with is actually really lovely. So I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes the belts from Fashion Nova are a little bit on the cheaper side, so they're a bit more plasticky looking, whereas look at this. It's literally a lovely bamboo belt buckle. I think that actually adds to the jumpsuit. It looks really, really lovely. But one thing I would say is, if you get an outfit from Fashion Nova and you don't like the belt, accessorize it yourself. You know, you're getting the outfit itself cheaper, so who cares about the belt? But this one actually impressed me, so I do recommend giving this one a try. But let me show you it on now, because I'm sure that'll impress you even more. So I think this is my favourite piece from this haul. Like, how incredible does this look? And it's an all-in-one. I don't need to think about it. I'm literally ready to go. So I just love the colours in it. I think it's so smart, but also so different. So it does have this tie thing here. Now I tie it just over the kind of crisscross, because without it you would need a bandeau of some sort, just because it is a little bit low, the neckline. So I would just wear like a nice kind of black or nude bandeau underneath it. But to be honest, how like lovely is that? And the trousers, they're beautifully wide leg and they're not too tight anywhere. So I think they look really smart, but they're also very flattering. I think it's a really lovely jumpsuit, and the length of it is about bang on with heels, but I think I will shorten it ever so slightly. So it's quite common with Fashion Nova. If you're 5'5", which is how tall I am, you kind of need to shorten everything by just under an inch. They love kind of 5'6". That's what everything is made for in my personal experience. But I love the clothes nonetheless. I mean, look at this. Look at the sleeves. It's just perfect. Like, how nice is that? Love it. And so the final thing I got is also a jumpsuit, and it's this very similar colour one, because I must have just had a type of style in mind when I was shopping. But there's something about this one that I fell in love with. It's kind of like this rusty, light browny orange, lacy number. Now this is kind of like a shirt. It has a collar, some nice buttons, and then it goes into these almost like work trousers with a seam. So kind of a similar style, just a different style top without arms. Now this one might be appropriate, might not. We need to see how it fits on, because you don't want these jumpsuits to be too sexy for the workplace. So there is kind of like a threshold. But this one did come with a belt, and the reason I said what I said about the previous belt is because this belt, in my opinion, isn't bad, but because it's not leather, it's not going to last as long. So just keep that in mind. But you could very easily replace this belt for just a normal brown leather belt or a white leather belt, whatever belt you want to style with this. But I'm looking at the jumpsuit, and because it's so stretchy, might not even need a belt. So let's just put it on and see what it fits like. So this is how this one fits. Now, I really like this one, but I don't think I'd wear it to the office. So it's a little bit more kind of revealing, and I think it's too tight everywhere for kind of office wear. It's smart and it's cute, but it just doesn't give me the right vibe to wear it to the office. Now I'll put it on with the belt for you guys just so you can get the full image. Now the belt doesn't actually fit me. So even though this is an extra small, the holes don't quite go small enough, but that's okay because you can very easily put more holes in. But if I just put it on the smallest hole, we can just get an idea. So the belt doesn't actually look bad on the outfit. It's kind of just like a nice addition. It doesn't look super cheap actually when you're wearing it, but I think I'd prefer it probably with no belt or with a proper leather belt maybe if I wanted to wear one with it. But this is how it fits. So it's definitely wearable. Would I wear it to the office? Probably not. So compared to the last jumpsuit you saw, I think this one just doesn't come close when it comes to office wear, but it does come close as a very nice jumpsuit. So it's different. It's quirky, but maybe not quite for around the office. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you did. As usual, I'll link all my other social media down below, along with my second channel, which is all about geology and rocks, which is the other side of my life. So if you'd like to check that out, please do. But thank you again for watching, and as always, everything's linked down below in the order that I tried it on if you would like to check any of the items out. But thank you again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.